Kevin, thank you. Houston.
Well, that's a great story. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Durant plays the four with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two spot. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Dinwiddie. Left side Irving. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's in there. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here is Harden following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Harden kicks to Covington. Back to Harden. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it falls over the rim and in.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is working.
Back to Irving. Irving double team. Allen finds Irving. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
From deep, Harden. The offensive rebound, and Westbrook is right there.
Who can forget when Westbrook averaged a triple-double? He hits the boards hard.
To the middle, stolen by Tucker. Down low. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Westbrook's got 6 points.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Nets passing it around. On the wing, Irving. Over Westbrook. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
In last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the 3. Clock at 4. Here's KD. Rebounded by Tucker. Houston leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Good at cashing in from mid-range. Such a consistent shooter, Mr. Kevin Durant.
Harden against Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Irving against Westbrook. From the wing. No good from Irving. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Covington. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Irving passes to Allen. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Westbrook against Irving. Durant in the corner. And there's the pass to LeVert. Here's Allen. Rockets with the rebound. To the paint. Covington kicks it to Tucker. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Launches it. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. With 1 on the clock, and Harden. And the nice bucket inside. 9 points in the game so far. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Houston on top. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Ben McLemore is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Green in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Back to Gordon. McLemore, the pass to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to McLemore. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 13. Back to Prince. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. One-on-one here. Kicks it out to Gordon.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Green.
And Jordan's mere presence can affect shots. I mean, he's easily one of the league's premier shot blocking artists.
They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. Another shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Houston.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
So for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker comes in for DeMarre Carroll, and James Harden subbed in for McLemore. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Gordon the pass to Tucker, and the shot is good. Tucker's got his first points in this one.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Top of the line competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, He's found a home in Houston.
And on the way from Irving for three. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Harden surveying the D. Back to Green from past the arc. He makes that one drop, only his second in 5 tries.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession for the Rockets. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Daniel House comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. Harden against Harris. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 11 points.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
Covington with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here is House. LeVert defending. Harden's shot is off.
Oh, defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Durant. A nice shot by LeVert.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Rockets lead by 19. Irving kicks to KD. Back to Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And a deep 3 from Harden. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A dominant.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, James Harden was the man in the first. He had 11 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it for our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in a shooting guard.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Dinwiddie against Harden. And it's sent back by Allen. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Covington.
I love Westbrook's use of the play. Always creating offensive opportunities for his teammates.
It's Allen, top of the key. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
There's the feed to Tucker. Inside. A shot by Harden. Wide open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Harden's got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Houston moving the ball around. House the pass to Tucker. From deep three-point range, another miss by Harden.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Harden against Dinwiddie. And the basket by Harden.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Outside Covington. Tucker dishes to Covington. Harden against Dinwiddie.
Oh, and Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
Irving attacking. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And that one, good. He's got 8.
You can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
Here's KD. That one falls. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Irving looking for an opening. LeVert kicks to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
LeVert against Harden. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter. Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. Harden against Dinwiddie. Stolen by Durant. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he can't get the first one.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
And he's good on the second. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Nets also making a change. Luawu's checked in. 27 seconds left in the third. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Rivers. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Green finds Rivers. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Irving for 3. Doesn't go that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top. They lead by 18. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Rivers. Jamari Carroll is out there with Gordon. Then it's McLemore. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 2 to shoot. That's a 2 from Gordon. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harris outside. Passes it to Irving. Goes up on the high post. Jordan, it's good on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Rivers. Houston moving it around. A floater, and Green with the lay-in. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now here's McLemore outside. Drills the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Prince. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Rivers. A nice shot by Irving.
And the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
Tipped away. Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Luwawu, the pass to Prince. And a strong finish with two hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Green kicks to McLemore. For three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
It's Prince on the wing. Down low. Jordan the pass to Irving. There's the triple. They get it back. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Irving. Jordan high post. Goes up again. No good that time. Rockets leading by 18. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Rivers. Green passes to Rivers. Here's Carroll. From deep. The rebound by Prince. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. Some solid defense from Harris.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nobody near Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
See right there, Kyrie showing you the range. Usually hovers around 40% from three. Must be accounted for at all times.
Rivers passes to Green. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Second shot opportunity to the middle. And here is Prince. Inside, Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Here's Carroll. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Yeah, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
So we see Houston's David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Best packs are creeping in my team. This pack features some dominant cards, including a Diamond Claw, Kawhi Leonard, a Pink Diamond Monster in Amari Stoudemire, and a My Team fan favorite, T-Mac, is now out there haunting lineups. Be prepared for a scare if.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show. And David up.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Here's Durant. They get it back. Allen. Irving for 3. Nets passing it around. The drive by KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball. Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Irving passes to Durant. The feed to Allen. In the corner, Irving with it. And it's off from three-point range. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porzingis kicks to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hardaway. On the wing, Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid is only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good balance.
Here's Durant. Nails the wide-open jump shot. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Out to Hardaway. It's rebounded by Durant.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Fires from the line, and Irving with the basket on the assist from KD.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell down low. Defended by Allen. A second chance effort. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. LeVert finds Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Another one falls for Brooklyn. The superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Irving dishes to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Doncic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Irving passes down. Oh!
My goodness. How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the inside, Powell with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And earlier we spoke with...
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Seth Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Wright in at the 3, the small forward. Now the pass to Luau. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Luau. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Good on the shot. Curry's got his first points of the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
For Dallas, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. Here's Brunson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the center. Jordan kicks to Prince. For 3, Harris. Harris missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brunson finds Wright. Brunson, the bounce pass. Outside for Curry. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Runs in the pass to Wright. Curry on the wing. 1:19 left in the second quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jared Allen.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. Dinwiddie's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for DeLon Wright. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Seth Curry. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Doncic against Jordan. And it's sent back by PD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Here's Powell. And that one hits back iron. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 7 points.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played? That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who's your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Allen left side. KD on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Out to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Hardaway. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. Bucket is good. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
KD finds Allen. 3-pointer. But they recover it. On the wing, Irving. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Harris is checked in for LeVert. Curry's checked in for Dallas. Wright comes in for Luka Doncic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Curry. Here's Powell. Curry. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Hey, I like and respect the hustle of Curry that time. Doing some work on the offensive glass.
Irving for 3. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Wright the pass to Powell. Wright with it. Back to Porzingis. There's the 3. But they get it back. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Luwawu. Harris outside. Down low. Allen kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's Harris from the arc. Let's keep it alive. Prince outside. Left side, Jordan. Harris passes to Luwawu. It's Prince on the wing. Tries again. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to Brunson. Harris against Curry. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris dishes to Prince. Pass to Jordan. Bounce pass, Prince. Now Jordan. And the pass to Luwawu. Offline with his 3. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's off. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Maxi Kleber is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Five on the clock. Here's Irving. It's a hand on it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And it's Doncic missing. Nets trail by 3. Curry with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Cauley-Stein shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Cauley-Stein so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Irving, good look. It goes straight through with the switch.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Prince. Back to Harris. He kicks it to Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The 3 for Doncic. Up again. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instinct.
Harris outside. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And the Nets miss again. Dallas leading by 8. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jordan the pass to Prince. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Here's Doncic. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Outside Irving. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Porzingis against Allen. Pass to Powell. He kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Harris. And Dallas also making the switch. Curry's checked in. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Porzingis is double. Curry wide open. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the inside. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Here are the Mavericks now. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Outside Curry. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
cards online.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Chandler out there with Robert Covington. And it's House in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
If Westbrook senses even a sliver of space, he is going to attack the cup.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Chandler's shot, good. And, Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Westbrook. Chandler, the pass to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Doncic with the block.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. To the middle. Out to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Off target from outside.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Harden has a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. He gets that one. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Harden, and it's Houston with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Powell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
And here's Westbrook. And And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A good look from Harden. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Brunson kicks to Curry. Right, left side. The pass to Brunson. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over McLemore. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
He gets it up.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein is what got him drafted 6th back in 2015.
A free. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. Seth Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Cauley Stein in at center. Brunson, good.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Curry gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rivers scanning the floor. Inside, and stolen by Cauley Stein. And right, here we go. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 4. Thompson with it. Pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Curry. Rivers against Brunson.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Rivers finds Carroll. Kicks it out to Gordon. Houston moving it around. Rivers against Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Tucker. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
A wide open look here for Wright. It's rebounded by McLemore. Houston leading by 4. Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Curry. Back to Brunson. Passes it to Curry. Over McLemore. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Gordon, the pass to Tucker. And here's Rivers. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Wright kicks to Brunson. Curry on the wing. Back to Kleba. Launches a three. And Seth Curry gets the three. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Rivers against Brunson. Rivers passes to Tucker. The layup off target.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Curry.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
From deep, McLemore. And no good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wright. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Tucker dishes to McLemore. And it's Carroll in the corner. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Curry. Here's Tucker. No good again that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Curry kicks to Brunson. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 8 points, 2 assists. And that's our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Chandler, and it's House in at the 3 spot.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here's Doncic following the score by Houston. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now Porzingis. James Harden missing on the 3. Powell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Ray, which team do you think? Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Tucker's checked in. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Harden. 14 points for him. Outside, Covington. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint for the lead, Doncic. Up and in on the way up. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
But Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense.
And here's Harden for 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got 17 now.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. 18 feet out, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 11.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Out left to the wing. Back to Harden. From outside the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. 32 seconds left to play here in the 3rd, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Then McLemore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Curry with the 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden the pass to Tucker, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Down low, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Harden launches it from deep, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Luka Doncic. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Rockets trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Inside. That's good from McLemore on the assist by House.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
The pass to House. Great pass to set up the lay-in. House has got his first 2 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Doncic feeling it out. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Count it, and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Houston making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. And James Harden subbed in for Ben McLemore. Westbrook, it's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here's Doncic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Westbrook against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Houston moving the ball around. Covington against Doncic. Kicks it out to Harden. From the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Hardaway finds Porzingis to the inside. Here's Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice. Oh, that's the calming effect of a veteran. Tyson Chandler hits a big one there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got back down to 4 with the made basket from Chandler.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
Now, here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
House dishes to Harden. From deep. Houston gets it back. House the pass to Chandler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Curry's checked in for the Mavericks.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
To the middle, Chandler with the steal. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
Doncic. Here we go.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
To the paint. Takes it out to Covington. Outside Westbrook. In the corner. Harden. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Now here's Harden. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Westbrook. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, needless to say, the intensity is always there for Russell Westbrook. How about that? Wow.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Money!
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
It's Chandler high post. Curry with the steal. Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic to the left side wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Timeout called, the Rockets. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dick.
weekend events, you'll have a chance to earn some special reward cards throughout the mode, including Scary Terry himself, Terry Rozier, who you'll get from winning in Limited. And building your roster should be fun this weekend, as it's community picks. You submit
the activity in front of the Brooklyn. We are.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's Covington. Harden surveying the D, shoots over Dinwiddie, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Westbrook against Durant. Over Westbrook. No good from Durant.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's Covington. On the wing, Harden, defended by Durant, and Harden wide open. He shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can't, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
KD on the wing. Dinwiddie against Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, well, when KD's the man running the pick and roll, good things happen. He understands the movement of his teammates, and he can read the defense like nobody else.
Covington passes to Tucker. It's House outside. They get the rebound.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
KD, that's for 2. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Oh, that's why he's a superstar. Durant always finds a way to help the team offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And there it is for him.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Harden against Dinwiddie. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got his second bucket. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Durant does such a good job of getting high percentage offensive plays. I mean, you can see that over the years.
1:12 left to play here in the first. It's Harden with the drive, and it's sent back by Allen. Tucker dishes to Harden, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for James Harden.
Oh, that's a good way for Harden to keep the D off balance. Use the mid-range here.
Pass to KD. Westbrook against Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by Covington. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Houston moving the ball around. The 3 from Harden. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And Covington sends it back. And here's the fast break. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covington with the steal. And Tucker kicks to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
Durant, the pass to Allen. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, KD. On the wing, Irving. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 1 and will return shortly. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And getting going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the 2nd quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. Harris up top, defended by Gordon. Harris passes to Luwawu. 4 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. From deep, Prince. Offensive rebound, Nets. The shot, no good. The Rockets trail. Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really, Gordon gets these calls because how engaged he is. He's consistent and remaining aggressive.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Nets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the 2nd quarter to drop. Irving against Rivers. Jordan trying to free himself up. Up again. Can't hit that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Rivers passes to Gordon. Prince with the defensive effort.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Pass to Luwawu. He dishes it to Jordan. Down low. Luwawu's shot is off. Houston in the lead. Carroll passes to McLemore. Harris on the double team. And McLemore kicks to Carroll. Hands it from downtown. Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's his role. That's what Carroll's at his best, the catch and shoot.
To the right side. Here's Luwawu. Here's Jordan. And he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
There's the pass to McLemore. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Prince finds Irving. Here in the 2nd quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead eye from that range.
And here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Damari Carroll, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rivers. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's LeVert in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And a switch here also for Houston. James Harden, he's checked in for Eric Gordon.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Now here's Green. Back to McLemore. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Durant with a wide-open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Rockets leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris finds Allen. Back to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Durant down low. Guarded by Green.
It doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Harden. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Yep, that one goes.
Not everything in the game has an answer. Sometimes all you can do is just tip your cap to Durant when he hits his jumper.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 11 points. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Here is House. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Rivers, lock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Carroll. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Carroll. Covington into the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Covington's got his first points in this one.
The strength of Covington, willing these shots in, despite the D being very aggressive with him.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Prince in the corner. Right side, Jordan. Irving against Rivers. 16 feet away. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now here's Rivers. Back to Covington. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, this is the type of guy I like. Undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. Irving passes to Jordan. Harris outside. Back to Jordan. Passes it to Irving. Inside. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Rockets.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now Covington, following Durant's three-point attempt. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Prince. This one for 3. 5 to shoot. With the tip, and it's Durant with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Covington. He's got 7. Now the feed to Carroll. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Carroll. Houston moving it around. Here's Rivers. Another miss by Houston. Brooklyn trailing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Durant. Back to Irving. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Harris. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 1.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, You're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. LeVert out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Allen. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. LeVert finds Jordan. Westbrook pulls it in. Houston in the lead. Tucker with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Harris outside. Pass to LeVert. Takes the three. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden against Harris. Harden kicks to House. Off target with his three.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden's shot is good.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone, and you don't get that kind of leeway unless you're knocking them down.
Pass to Jordan. Back to LeVert. In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harris against Harden. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Dinwiddie finds Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Harris inside. Covington's there. 6 to shoot. Allen outside. Here's Harris. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback.
A season vet with lots of playoff experience. Jordan remains calm under pressure.
Covington into the lane. Kicks it to Tucker. House dishes to Tucker. And a deep three from Harden. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harris passes to Allen. Back to Harris to tie it up. Harris missing again. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Joe Harris. Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Irving up top, guarded by Harden. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Irving kicks to LeVert. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. .114 left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by KD.
Durant covers a ton of ground with this look, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Harden outside. That one good for 2. And the Rockets lead by 6.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league. His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Out to the right wing. Here's House. A rebound by the Nets. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars, and Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
And there's the pass to Harden. The long-distance 3 is buried.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
LeVert finds Dinwiddie. Left side Irving. Over Westbrook. Off target from the baseline. So Houston wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Team Unlimited tournament.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court, too, as they get ready to go to work on the road.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Now here's Durant. The high post shot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Brooklyn with the ball. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to LeVert. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Powell. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Allen's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
How about the height and the length and the athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis? Barely has to jump to throw that down.
Now, here is Irving to the inside. KD passes to Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Irving against Doncic. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And the shot is good.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Hardaway. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Outside for Curry. Fires from deep. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Can they get it? And he dunks it down.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Harris, following the score by Dallas. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Luwawu, headed by Porzingis, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Kleber. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Curry outside. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 6. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Nets passing it around. Here's Luwawu. Here's Jordan. The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the Nets miss again. Brunson scanning the floor. Right from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
Boy, I love that Taurean Prince understood the contact was coming, plays through it, gets the hoop and the harm.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Dallas. KD looking around. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And on the way from Irving for 3, here's Jordan. Irving with it, out-defended by Cauley Stein. Jordan with the bucket.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Back to Brunson. Passes to Wright. Fires for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Now here's Brunson. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Irving against Brunson. Shoots from the high post. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Kleber after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. By the way, that's a 2-pointer. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cauley-Stein's got 6 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Durant down low. Right on him. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Durant.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Wright kicks to Cauley Stein with the fadeaway. Rebound, Brooklyn. .131 left in the first half. Jordan high post. Irving attacking, and the shot goes down. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
And Jordan sends it back. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And Brooklyn has possession. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Irving against Brunson. Six on the shot clock, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for Taurean Prince. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Doncic. Curry deciding where to go with it. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
LeVert the pass to Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Outside for Curry. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. Powell with the steal. Here's Porzingis. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, give us your tip. And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Doncic passes to Powell. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Mavericks making the shot. Now LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Doncic with the steal. All alone, and Doncic throws it down.
Now, Luka Doncic is able to dominate possessions with the ball in his hands. Go ahead and do work on both ends, Luka.
LeVert finds Irving. The tray. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Finney-Smith. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Back to Irving. They need this. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Wow, how about the reach of DeAndre Jordan? That looked darn near impossible.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant comes in for Jordan. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving. Harris kicks to Durant. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot of Kevin Durant is automatic.
Doncic passes to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. Now the pass to LeVert. Shoots over Powell. The offensive rebound. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Nets also making a change. Luwawu is checked in. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Cauley-Stein. And he converts the layup. 8 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, KD. It's LeVert on the wing. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Dinwiddie. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And a change for the Nets. Prince is checked in for LeVert. Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Prince wide open. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks leading. And the basket by Curry.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Durant in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
The shot by Kleber, wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Durant kicks to Prince. Passes it to Luwawu. The feed to Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Prince, the pass to Allen. Makes it off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
There's Dinwiddie after Luka Doncic's bucket, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for, to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You can see how hard it is to shake Seth Curry's focus. Body him up all you want. If this guy's locked in, he's going to get a bucket.
The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision where he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Now Curry, following Durant's three-point attempt.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
High post Allen. Irving with a clean look, and a miss there on the triple. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fires the three. Durant, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
You have to want to be ready in big moments, and Seth Curry delivers big time.
Here's Irving, following the three-point basket by Dallas. It's Durant on the wing to stop the run. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Doncic against KD, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. Durant, that's good.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Curry, wide open. No good with the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And KD, here we go.
How about the ability to slice through the defense, muscle through the shot? KD, go ahead, sir.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Durant, the pass to LeVert. Left side, Irving. LeVert in the corner to tie it up. Drops in the tray. LeVert's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Here's Doncic. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Money!
Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside for Curry. The pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. And here's Porzingis for a three. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Allen.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Irving finds Durant. Back to Irving. It counts!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Unlimited tournament.
Houston, Texas, the site for the Mavericks. The Unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on now. A look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Chandler out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the 3. A shot by Harden, wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
He's so dangerous from out there. Harden can beat you off the catch, beat you off the bounce, beat you in transition, beat you when you sleep, beat you when you wake. He can beat you.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Tries it from 19. Finney Smith can't get it to go. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And the dunk by Powell.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Harden surveying the D. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3 for 3 start.
Harden's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Inside, here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
The pass to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Harden against Hardaway. Harden outside. Over Hardaway. And the shot is long.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Chandler against Doncic. Passes it to Pop. Westbrook with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, I like it when Westbrook takes chances on defense. This is how he comes away with steals.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Porzingis, and no good. And it's Houston the other way. Pass to Tucker. In the corner. Harden. On deep. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Finney Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Damari Carroll's checked in for Robert Covington. Ben McLemore comes in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. A second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Carroll.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Right, the pass to Kleber. It's Brunson, top of the key. Tight from outside. The Rockets pull it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon dishes to Tucker. Back to Gordon. Rivers against Brunson. A 3-ball. And Wright pulls it down. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 7. Pass to Brunson. Here's Porzingis. It's good.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Deep 2 from Carroll.
Oh, and he got the ball. No, wait, what focus from him right there. Nice play.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Gordon. Ben McLemore is out there with Rivers. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Tucker in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. To the paint, here's Tucker, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Capable of being a defensive anchor, the key for Cauley Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
Hangs in the air, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the pass to McLemore. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Kleber finds Wright. Back to Kleber. Curry is inside. Carroll covering.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
From deep 3-point range. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Brunson the pass to Curry. Shoots over Tucker. They get it again. Outside for Curry. Right outside. Passes it to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The Mavericks rebound. In the corner, it's Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Curry. And it's blocked. And it's Houston on the break. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Smooth gliding down the floor. Gordon has real nice finishing ability on the break.
Back to Brunson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Carroll. Outside Gordon. Feeds it to Tucker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
With the strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't rattle him. He's tough as nails.
And Kleber slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Wright. Here's Rivers. Misses in close.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Brunson. And here is Kleba. Wright finds Kleba. Curry looking around. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kleba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Rivers dishes to Tucker. Back to Rivers. Down low. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Brunson kicks to Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Curry. Hardaway's checked in for DeLon Wright. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Harden. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Doncic outside. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Doncic feeling it out. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doncic with it. Now Covington defending. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Westbrook passes to Covington. Here is House. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter didn't play out the way Dallas had hoped. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooting. And that'll...
Second half of basketball. Upon us, we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in its small forward. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Stolen by Westbrook. Covington with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Covington's shot is off.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Powell kicks to Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. And that one is off. Good D by Covington. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Westbrook. And, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
No one plays with more fire than this. I mean, relentless at going to the hoop. No choice but to foul him.
Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. For 3, sinks the triple.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And finished off by Westbrook.
And the vertical Westbrook possesses is tremendous. I mean, he uses it to perfection on these dunks.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Poked loose. For the finish. And the dunk by Covington.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
It's Curry outside. Good D by Westbrook.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
And how about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Powell. Another shot. He lays it in. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Here is House. Outside Westbrook. Hardaway with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Westbrook drives in. And Tucker kicks to House. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
I don't know why they're giving him that shot. I mean, he could get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tries again. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
For the Rockets, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Robert Covington. Then McLemore comes in for Daniel House. And James Harden has subbed in for Eric Gordon. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Out to Hardaway. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. An even 3-on-3 break. Harden outside. High post try. No good there. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That one doesn't go. Mavericks trail by 4. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game. Doncic outside. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. And Harden finds it.
Here's Doncic. And Covington sends it back. Covington with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Doncic. Kicks to CLA Stein. To the paint. And finished off by Westbrook.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Perfect timing. With a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Chandler with the steal. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Tucker. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead. Harden against Doncic. Here's CLA Stein looking to end the run.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell comes in for CLA Stein. And Porzingis subbed in for Maxi Kleber. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
And Doncic, here we go. Basket counts. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Mavericks making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Harden's shot is good.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And Doncic, here we go. And the rejection by Harden. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
From deep. That shot off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. To the middle, stolen by Harden. Here's Westbrook. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Harden against Curry. To the wing on the left. House kicks to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Houston.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, he was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Dallas.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
24 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now, Mbah Moute, stolen by Jackson.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but this wasn't enough.
Mbah Moute, the pass to Rivers. From past the arc. The bucket's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.